we're ready to rock. For those who don't know, this is the 5 mil guaranteed Venom. It's the biggest tournament of the quarter on ACR. We run the Venom every 3 months. It's a fantastic tournament. This is the final day. This is the final flight. This is the final opportunity to compete. Generally speaking, historically, the last day of the Venom is the biggest day. We already have 400 players. Prize pool, probably about 330,000 for first, plus bounties. So first place is gonna be over $500,000. Main cash, probably 2,500, and that's outside of bounties. One single bounty is worth $625, and they're gonna go up from there. Early position, we're playing 3-bet fold, probably, this particular hand. I really wanna go up against the whole table. Just gonna chill, man. Let the game come to us, you know, not force it. Oh my goodness, what a flop though. What a flop. Being completely results oriented. So far a bad fold. With 7 and the idiot on the straight, being results oriented, not a great fold. The old Anna Kournikova. Okay, guess we're cold 4-betting. We're gonna be firing a C-bet here. 42, 45. Queen Eye board not the best, because he's gonna defend a decent amount of like Queen X and stuff. Cool. Get the full fine spot. Always nice to take it down. Important to follow through with your aggression. Now we do have the table covered, which means now we can go for the booties. Yeah, we'll get in here. We'll get in here. 10-9 would obviously be preferable. 8-9 would be preferable, but we'll get in here. 9 of hearts. But maybe we'd rather like a 9 of diamonds, or 9 of spades, or 9 of clubs. So backdoor flush draws can give action. Felt like a delayed C-bet was pretty reasonable there. I don't think this is a spot we need to get after it. We got our nice price to defend pre-flop, and then got a whatever-ish flop. Is he gonna west side walk it out? Could raise, could check. I think we're fine keeping in dominated 9s. We'll check. Check it down. Probably win most of the time. Oh, easy, baby. Faced with the check raise. I mean, he's going to continue correctly. Damn. King 6 if we covered. I mean, even still, really? Are we going to find some way we can get in like 140 blinds and just magically get the bounty just because we have him covered? Like, could go either way with this. Could come in with the 3-bet. Could come in with the flat. I think with the depth, I'm gonna go with the flat. I'm kind of inviting Dujo to squeeze us again though, which we don't want. All right, right color, wrong suit. Were we playing with a 2-color deck, of course? 4-color deck, people are like, what are you talking about, man? Those are blue, your cards are red. Blue cards are red cards, just like green cards are black cards. All right, definitely gotta open here. Very nice flop for Queen Jack. Very nice flop for Queen Jack. We're only concerned about pocket 7s. Smashing Queen 7 suited, Jack 7 suited. We're going to bet on the larger side here, given how draw heavy the board is. We don't need him to peel light. If he has a flush draw, a straight draw, a queen or better, he's probably going to continue. If he doesn't have any of those, he's probably going to fold. But I don't think we need to get like super fancy or super greedy with small bets on a board that connected. Just gotta get the big sneezes, and sometimes they come with the big hands. Pocket 9s in the Venom. Under the gun limp from 0 to 100k. We raised up the limp. He called. Just gonna check this one back on the flop. Expect to have the best hand more often than not, but at the same time, don't need to force like a massive pot. I gotta bring the heat. We call turn. We gotta see what river brings. Like deuce of clubs, 3 of diamonds. That should slow down like non-flush draws. Bets again. I feel like we're looking at like Queen X. I feel like it would probably fold for raise, but our line doesn't make a ton of sense. So I think I'm just gonna fold. We don't have any blocker interaction. Oh, juicy. Jalu putting it in. Bounty in play. You gotta think iMove's gonna be interested here. 120 to win a pot of 300, and more importantly, a $625 bounty on the line he covers. And he's got lots of chips. He could easily afford it. Verdict. He's running it. Correct call. Nice hand. Needs to fade an ace or a queen to scoop $625. He does so. Nice hand. No, oh, and they moved us. They moved us. Oh, the beauty. We had the guy with 10 bigs and a full bounty. I think if we 3-bet, we kind of have to call off. So maybe we call and see what happens behind. Like if there's a squeeze, we could back raise potentially. I mean, heck, it'd be kind of gross for 40. But if this guy shoves with the bounty, given he could have some jacks, 10s, 9s kind of hands, I think we'd call. Obviously hate to see ace king, queens plus, but I think with the pairs being possible, ace jack suiteds, king queen suiteds, and us covering, that if Hype Dog doesn't take the spot, I think we reluctantly call it off. Yeah, okay, good luck us. It's gonna be for a $625 USD bounty. We do cover. We got a decent hand. Let's just see if we can win the run out. Chop suey. Chop suey. We got a hand. We got a premium. Interesting. We flat to try to invite. I think off this stack size, we must 3-bet. Want a flat to invite Spoey, but it's not like Spoey's just gonna rip it with anything. He needs to have a pretty strong hand to go for the squeeze jam anyway, so I don't think we're gonna go fancy play syndrome here. Could get dicey post. He's getting a decent price. We're reasonably short. All right, we're gonna run it with ahaha. Okay, ace king versus whatever he's got. Hopefully we win the all in. You guys know the story. You guys know the drill. He also has ace king. Oh no, don't you dare do it like this, ACR. That's not the way it's gonna go down for the Venom PKO for us this run. Not this time. No, no, no funny business. Ace king free rolling shenanigans. Not like this, not like that. You guys get the elevated heart rate a bit there too? Cool. I like the flop. Beaten by king queen, king jack, king 5 suited. Not many hands. Keep king 9, king 8. I mean, ace king in there too, right? Turn's not great, but if no one's holding a 5, this hand's probably over. Bet here. I guess we want to protect against the 4th spade rolling off. Cool. That's a hand we would 3-bet versus the open. If Hype Dog opens, do we go fancy play? Probably not. Probably not. We don't really want to invite people in to try to crack. We just want to get our raise in here and see Spoey rip it in with a smaller pair. Do we even have Luckbox covered? No, he covers us. Yeah, the only player we cover is Spoey. After this pot, we'll most likely have Luckbox covered, but we don't have him yet. Given that it's a bounty and he covers, I think I'm just going to jam. I mean, or do I want to let him like try to apply pressure post flop? If we jam, there's going to be 190, 240. He's got to call 150, decent price. If we call, then... all right, we're going to slow play. We're going to slow play. Try to make it look like king queen suited or something. If he has a pair, we're getting all the money anyway. If he has like ace king though, I've missed out on the chance to get the stack. But since he does cover, he could want to go for the bounty and all that. I think we're going to get funky here. I think we're going to get funky. Check min. Super annoying for him. I guess you could have ace 3 of diamonds, ace 3 of clubs are possible. Give up. Check min raise, give up. The dumbest line in all of No Limit Texas Hold'em. You've never seen a dumber looking line in your life. Pairs ain't folding, but he doesn't have a whole lot of them. I mean, I guess I just gotta like... I should have gotten even smaller. Should have gotten a little smaller, give him more bluff room. Go like 30,000. Because he just doesn't have a lot of hands. Anyway, decent chip up. Could we have got more if we just jammed? If he has ace king or ace queen suited, yeah. We'd love is a jam from Luckbox. Because even if he had ace king, we could just spike a queen. Have a chance at that juicy booty. Spoey, we'd still be interested. We wouldn't like it as much. Significantly more chips, 10 more big blinds. But this is interesting. This guy, the foos, I mean, I haven't really seen foos do much of anything. I haven't really seen foos get involved. So even though it's we cover and it's a bounty, like it doesn't feel that appealing. I haven't really seen foos do anything, and I could easily see that being the old big slick. That's what we want. Jam from one of these guys. There it is, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Pocket 8s for the $625 bounty. Don't spoil my fun, Boozy. Boozy and Spoey, don't you dare go spoiling my fun, man. Don't you dare go spoiling it. Setting this up. Let's get it, chat. Eights. Shades. Shades at the ready. For the big money. First ace 10. Perfect. Perfect flop, man. That's what we're looking for. He's heating up. Don't you dare do it.
Oh my! He's on fire!
$625 USD booty. You'll love to see it. Oh, that pays for dinner last night.
You serious?
I treated my whole family, my extended family, to dinner at the nicest restaurant in town. And I'm glad I did. Because if I didn't, we wouldn't have won that bounty. Guy's been putting in some work. 1.5K bounty. All right, let's see if we can try to sneak in there. Well, he's inviting us in. Our hand is very nice. He's giving us a very good price. I do believe he has us slightly covered. Yeah, slightly covered. But we got to get in there with Queen 10 suited. Checking. Liking the turn. Second check. I'm feeling better about things. But he could still play some check raise. 3 checks, like, do we have to take a stab at it? Or are we too likely to just get snapped off with any pair? Ace Queen. Ace 10. If we go bet turn, bet river, we could win it. Is this our opportunity for our second bounty? We're gonna flat with 10s here. We really want Rude Boy to just rip it in. We just want Rude Boy to rip it in. It's set up perfectly. 9-9 in the middle. 9. Oh my god, there it is. There it is. Now, X's and 7s knows what's what. So he is gonna go ISOing at a reasonable clip. It's the only thing. Oh my god, we got the shot, chat. 10s, shades at the ready for another massive $625 bounty. Up against the Ochos, it's perfect. It's perfect. It doesn't get any better than this, chat. It doesn't get any better than this. In the ACR Venom PKO, $625 USD in the bank. Cha-ching. Oh, well, hello there. Do we get fancy with the back raise business? I think we just play this one straight up. 3 to 5. 3 bet to 5 bet. I made it a little bigger than I wanted to. Big difference. I think this is probably our peak stack in the tournament so far. Got the coolers, laid the traps, won the all-ins kind of thing. And now we're just simmering. Oh, snaps it in. Spam Panda. Mamba makes the call with trips. Understandable. Almost 900 today. 6.5 million. Now this is a good looking poker hand. King Queen suited. With the bounty dynamics, I probably would call a 3 bet from these guys. That they're incentivized to try to play inflated pot against us because they cover us. All that good stuff. Above average flop for sure. Do need to have a little bit of concern about the 8. I don't think Volan's playing a ton of 8x combos. But Broccoli Wins definitely is going to have a lot of different 8x combos here. If we're looking at kings, we have the best king. No one's got ace king. No one's got king king. King 8 suited doesn't count as a king. It counts as an 8. So yeah, hoping to be up against king jack, king 10. Busted spades. Not, in his case, probably 8-9, 8-7 suited. And in his case, I mean, he could have 10-8, 8-6. And, you know, he's repping the 8 that he can have. We're kind of shut out. It's a great bluff spot by him. If he's got spades and he's doing it as a semi-bluff, or even just like some breakout deuce. He can have the 8s, rep it, whatever. Respect the multi-wayness of the situation. Was it a good fold? I don't know. Big stack, gonna do big stack things. We have to have pretty tight statistics running, but do have that bounty. Pretty good flop for queens. I don't really know what exactly we're going to get action from, given that we have literally all the queens. Our pair of ladies has found another pair of ladies. You'll love to see it. But it is a good flop, all things considered. I'm gonna check rep jacks. We will go for a small bet now. If he has a spade or a king, he'll call. If he has none of that, we're not getting any action anyway. Okay, we get a little action. That's good. I think I'll probably just go small again. Most of his flushes probably would have bet. So I think we're looking mostly at trying to get hero called by like King X here. So we'll just bet small. Get paid. He had a king. Decent flop. Draw to the nuts. Pair. Pair doesn't change it too much. Draw to the nuts is nice. Are we concerned about getting check raised? Not overly so. And if Zen reads the one check raising, we love it. I think we're getting check called more often than check raised. And even if check raised, like the only things that crush us are like sets and straights. And I think that in a four-way pot, sets for sure and probably straights would just play a bet. I don't think they would go for a check raise. So I think we can pretty comfortably bet here. Expect that like Queen X is going to check call. Now I'm not going to keep blasting because if he has a king, he's not going anywhere and he can push us. So we're going to try to catch the club on the river. Because in terms of showdown, what do we beat? 8-7 of clubs. 8-7 of clubs we need him to have. It's one of the hands he can have. But we don't beat much. Yeah, 10 jack. Oh, we got action. We got action. Give this guy an ace or a king. He's had enough of this guy raising him up every single time he tries to play a pot. Deserves to get to stay in the mix. Big flip. And that's the beauty of PKOs. You can just 3-bet, call it off. 40 blinds, king jack suited. Get the $1,000 bounty. Easy game. Akon and Young GZ. Pretty juicy. Play 3-bet. So deep. Like effectively we're not super deep, but we have this big bounty on us. Like we can just so liberally just run it. This is cool. We usually have the best of it at this point. Not always. Then can have it, but X's and 7s, probably betting most flush draws. Losing like ace 10, ace king. Not losing to that anymore. Yes, small bet. Like he could check some flush draws on the flop, but kind of like why bother? He got flush, nice hand. Chop with a bunch. Chop with a bunch. Don't think we're usually seeing a flush there. Probably a few combos in the mix, but not a lot. Am Panda. Flats jacks. Pick a flop. 100%. Call it. I mean, probably good. Can we get paid off by something worse? Maybe if we do like a small bet. Not a ton of hands that fit the criteria though that he can have. So bet fold, kind of the expected outcome, and we're totally fine with that. Ace, no good, my friend. Oof, that is going to be a dynamic builder right there. 0.2 big blind bounty in play. Everybody's going to want it. You know, someone's just going to rifle it up to like 100K. Won't be me. Won't be me, but I will flick in a big for sure. I don't know what this guy's doing, not putting one in. Does he have the Zen read that Volan's going to make it 100,000? You got to put it in there, man. Half a blind, chance of 600 bucks. Foolish not to. I think we have enough going on to justify calling one. The 2 pair outs are probably good. Would expect ace king, ace queen. We're gonna raise pre-flop. So queen, if we turn a queen, it's probably good. 7, almost certainly good. Trips with the queen kicker. Backdoor clubs, not a whole lot, but it's something. And 2 blinds, stay in the mix. I'm okay with it. Probably see like ace rag. Oh my goodness. Why, man? Why? This guy wasn't such a psycho. We could have scooped another 625 bounty. I really doubt this is going to get through, but we're going to try. If people are mass multi-tabling and they see our heads-up display stats and we're running crazy tight, maybe they don't notice the big blinds all in with the bounty. We got to take a shot. We got to take a shot. Good chance we're gonna get, you know, 3-bet and messed with, but I think we got to take a shot, knowing the big blind's basically pot committed and there's a bounty in play, and we can go for a $600 bounty with 2.5 bigs or whatever it is, 2.2 bigs. We know this guy messes. We're not surprised that he messed. I'm still happy I tried it. I'm not gonna go defending this or 4-bet slamming it. It is what it is, but I like that we tried it. It'd be funny if this guy just folded now. Just in case, just in case people aren't paying attention. This guy is gonna lay down the hammer on this guy. Nice flop for ace queen. Is king 8 better than the jack 3? But people had too much hand for us to get through. Gonna get it in with our bounty hunter. No reason for anything fancy. Just gonna grip it and rip it. Bounty's big enough we could get called by wide range. We really need him to have a worse ace if he does choose to call. We don't really want to run it against like jack 10 suited or 8-9 suited or pocket 4s, but they want to give him any better price to like see the flop cheaply. So he's gonna play. It's gonna be for everything. Got ace king to back up our bet. Yeah, not surprised. Good luck, us. Good start. Good start. Oh my goodness. Don't you dare do us like that. Up to 474k. Bounty hunter's gonna bounty hunt. I don't dislike the call, especially when we get that run out. No need to do anything fancy. Just put the chips in. He's shown he's more than willing to go for it. 2646. Final prize pool 6.6 million. About 400,000 up top plus the bounty is gonna be juicy. We will most likely be taking a flop. That's Joseph Schvetsch wants to take it upstairs. That's what he does. We out. Big flip for the bounty. All the draws for Justness come in with a diamond, a 10, a queen, or a king. That is none of the above. Joseph gets the double up. And the bounty hunter is soon to become the bounty hunted. Oh, bounty hunter's gonna bounty hunt. King 3 suited, good for $937. GG, Justness. Oh, big pot brewing. These two back at it. Here comes the 5-bet jam and Volin. Can't do it. I feel like I've seen that run out of actions, that sequence of actions, like at least 4 times. Volin's like, I'm fighting back. Mamba's like, how much? Not enough. Makes the call for the bounty. The price is right. Just needs to fade the ace or a queen and Spam Panda. I didn't totally expect it from Spam Panda based on previous play, but he decided this was the time he was going to get after it. $625 to the richer. It's king suit. Oh, we've seen this playbook before. Not a whole lot to it. We'd like to see a flat or even a 3-bet ahead of us, but regardless, chippies are going. This is pretty fine. 26 blinds. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Grip it and rip it. Okay, ace king suit verse. Hopefully ace queen suit. It's a juicer pot here. Okay, it's a flip. Oof, that's a good start, man. We always love to catch an ace when we got ace king. And that's a hold. We're back up to 557k more. Another nice hand. I mean, if there's any board we're gonna go after, it's gonna be this one. No 3-bet pre and a dusty flop. But we do get floated. It's like 2 barrels could fold out like just the queen jack of hearts floats we could get out. I don't really think either of us has a whole lot of 4x. Super relevant card. Check, hope to win. I guess he was hoping for the inducey deucey from one of these guys. Oh, we'd love to smack a good board here. Smack like a 10 king ace. And he's got ace king and we hold.
2 minutes later.
Oh my god, I don't even have, oh my god, I have it on the wrong screen. I mean, I guess I can just pull it up on a replay. This was the spot. He raised, we cover. He's got a 2K bounty. We asked for the ace king 10. We got the king 10. Check call for a nice cheap price. Turn was a 6. We expected a big bet. That's exactly what we got. We call for the implied odds, both the chips and the bounty. River was, for all intents and purposes, a brick, unless he has 10-9 of diamonds, Jack 10 of diamonds. Can't think of too many others. And he jammed, we folded. We were trying to get that $2,000 bounty, $1,800 bounty, and he was holding there. All right, we're gonna have another interesting dynamic with this player having 3 big blinds and having a very large bounty, 1.56K. Maybe Mumbo will finally get the bounty they were going for. Bounty's big, we got to get involved. Could squeeze, but I think that's overplaying the situation a bit. Don't think if he jams, it reopens the betting. I think everyone's just forced to call. It's weird because we got to play like a little cautious because it's a 6-way pot, but we also get to play a bit more freely, liberally, because if he's in, of course, there's like a $1,500 bounty in play. Very interesting dynamic. One thing pushing us to be more splashy, one thing pushing us to play tighter. He's not interested. Decent flop. Decent flop. I am gonna fire a little bit at this. Mid pair. Second out flush draw. Pretty solid combination. Small flush is possible. Would they probably lead out with a small flush? Probably. Ace X possible. Ugh. Brutalizer, supersizer. It's not the hand I want to go down with, and I don't want to get so short that I have like 100K. So we're gonna spin the wheel, try our luck again. Getting squeezed into these spots. Speaking of squeezes, like that's the thing. Like people aren't incentivized to just rip a squeeze here, though. Well, he is. Actually, this one's kind of interesting. We don't cover him though, but the odds we're getting are like just bonkers. Oh, now it's like 7 ways all in. Like people weren't incentivized to jam because they wanted him, but no, they were because he could just call off, getting a better price. I don't think we're just throwing it in here. Is the King 4 gonna win? That's gonna be really funny if the King 4 wins. Oh my, yeah. Oh my god, and these guys chop? Wow. Bet y'all didn't expect that to be the outcome. It's a pretty decent hand. We would be a little concerned if he shoved 12, but we wouldn't fold. The bounty is gargantuan. We will run it. We will run it if it folds. And even if there's a call ahead, we might still run it. Ace Jack covering this guy for the bounty. Like, yeah, he's gonna have Ace Queen, Ace King a bunch, but he's gonna have Ace 10 suited, King Queen suited, smaller pairs. And this guy's ISOing for the bounty. Like, I'm going for it here, chat. The size of that bounty is just way too big. This is what PKOs are all about. Yeah, we have to beat both, but whatever, man. I'm in. Ace ball. Ace ball for a bazillion, man. Ace ball for a bazillion. Barry Greenstein, how you doing on the Rivski? No dice. We get a side pot. It's an absolute piece of cheese side pot, but I'm in, man. You could show me he has jacks there, and with the bounty being as big as it is, I'm calling with Ace Jack. And this was just dead money. It actually made it such that we basically had the right price from a chip EV perspective to go for it, right? We need to hit an ace to beat him anyway, but instead of it being a double up and getting the bounty, we're tripling up and getting the bounty. Like, price was right. Now they're all trying to tempt me in. No way, guys. Aces only. I'm only putting it in with aces. I know what you guys are doing. I'm gonna have to win an 8-way pot. Aces only. Ace, 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 ace. Jack 4. Close, close, close. We'll probably get it next hand. It doesn't look a whole lot like ace, ace. I think we're gonna have to wait one more hand. Oh my goodness. 8-3 was the hand. I should have known. I should have known it was coming, but I can't know that stuff. Nobody can. All right, is this it? Ace, ace. Close. 6-5. I guess we're just running the big blind. We jam, everyone's gonna call anyway. Or do we jam to try to get like some ISO? Nah, we'll just go next hand. Ace, king. Almost the same hand. Ace, king, 8-7, one in the same. Everyone wants our bounty. I guess if no one raises, we could check and take a flop and really piss them off and just like fold. If they're smart, someone's gonna min raise though, at least, if not like a 10x. We love a 10x. So I'll make it like 120. That'd be cool. Oh, exactly what we wanted, chat. Exactly what we wanted. We got all this dead money. We're gonna have live cards against him, probably. Even if we don't, we're getting the right price. If we win this pot, we'll be back to like, 100k. And hopefully we just need to beat Spam Panda. I mean, he was ISOing with King 4-0, so there's a good chance we're gonna be live with both our cards here. And what are these guys gonna do? Call 15 blinds? No. They're all gonna fold. This is a very good outcome. What happened? Oh wow, this guy ISOs. I mean, even better. Hopefully he folds now. No, I mean, okay, we need 2 pair. People go crazy for the bounties, man. Kind of a punt job. Well, sometimes you punt and it works out. That's gonna be a GG's for us. Knocked out. PKOs are so crazy. But it was a lot of fun. 213th place. 1250 in booties. A little bit of gains. GG's. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. Till then, peace. Take care, y'all.